with her talent and personality.
Applause. Ginger Rogers was used to that from the time the Missouri-born Virginia Catherine McMath won a Charleston contest as a teenager to her Hollywood triumphs, starring in carefree comedy vehicles in the 30s, or singing We're in the Money in Pig Latin. Tired of being typecast as a musical star, she expanded her range in the 40s, playing dramatic roles as well as winning comedy parts like the bogus 12-year-old in The Major and the Minor. But though her career continued into the 50s and beyond, on stage, television, and in film, the public always identified her most with the musical she made with Fred Astaire. Fred and Ginger were perfection personified. But I always wondered, what was it like when the moment came to film those dances after weeks and weeks of rehearsal?
It was like somebody taking the stopper out of the bottle. Pop. And away we went.
What emotion do you feel when you watch these glorious dance numbers today?
I feel joy, because it was a joy for us to dance, for me to dance with Fred. And I think maybe he enjoyed dancing with me a little bit.
In her book, Ginger put to rest the persistent rumors that she and Fred didn't get along off camera. In fact, she revealed that they actually had started dating when they were both working on Broadway, and had they stayed there, might have become lovers in real life.
Yes, probably, which is kind of unusual. People wouldn't believe that unless I wrote it. And I wrote it because it was true.
When you see what goes on now with tabloids, I wonder what it was like for you back then with the fan magazines of the 30s and 40s. Could you maintain any privacy?
Oh, not one iota.
What was the toughest part of that?
I think the toughest part of that was finding the right husband, which I was not very fortunate in so doing.
She had 5 unsuccessful marriages, but she did succeed in finding a hideaway in Oregon, where she purchased a ranch 50 years ago. And if she never found the perfect husband, she certainly found the perfect partner. Their dances will live forever. One of my favorite dances from Roberta. You know, a lot of those dances that Fred and Ginger did were filmed just feet from where I'm standing here. It's now Paramount. It was then RKO Radio Pictures. Kind of chilling to think about. And although Ginger was a big star and stayed a star, I think she was taken for granted sometimes. As several people have pointed out, not an original thought with me, she did everything Fred did, but she did it backwards and in heels.
Oh, Leonard, thank you. You know, I just have to think back to 13 years ago when I started doing Entertainment Tonight. Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers were 2 of the first people that I met and got to interview. And she was very feisty then. She was feeling a lot better, obviously. But she had such personality, Leonard, and you saw that, too, even when she was not doing as well
Oh,
as a
yes.
few years ago.
Even when she was ailing in later years, she still had a lot of spark. I think the name Ginger suited her very well.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much.
And even without the dance.